Boom, boom, boom. Y'all know what time it is when you see the ladies singing and the slow beat bringing. Y'all know what we thinking. It's your boy Big Bird. I'm giving y'all the bonus coverage, man. We had a great bonus feed today. The mystery man, Mr. Brian Schottenheimer, he is rumored to be the next Dallas Cowboy coach or not. I'm gonna go with not. Matthew Stafford, his wife talks out of turn. She's fueled the rumor mill, and you get our thoughts on why she messed up, and she's got to take correction for that. Mike Elko goes after Mr. Hempfield. They had success at Duke. He could have taken him to Texas A&M, but he chose not to in their first inaugural season together. That was monumental, but now he's coming back with his hat in hand. I don't know what to think about that. Like I said, I don't know if they are friends or they have a friendship, but thanks, no thanks. Which brings us to Mr. Aaron Glen. He is back in Jersey as the new head coach of the New York Jets. Congratulations to him and his family. We'll go ahead and dig more into that when we come back from a quick 20 from a rap album we're promoting this month. This is Big Vern. As always and forever, we dropping the spot. It's your boy Big Vern. We promote a new rap album this month. Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre, Missionary. Get it in stores where you legally consume music, whether it be Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. My personal favorites on the track is going to be Foreplay. Shangri-La is crazy. That's a crazy record. Out of the Blue. That beat switch tempo, oh man, that's a genius. Hard Knocks, Gorgeous, Last Dance with Mary Jane, that's fire to me. Then there's Sticky Situation, oh my, there's so many cuts on here. If you enjoy real hip hop and music, then Snoop Dogg Missionary does not disappoint. Get it in stores now. Yeah, shout out to Snoop D.O. Double Jizzle. Still making it happen. Him and Dr. Dre. Like I say, I like Missionary. So, I'm not going to go ahead and hold you. New York Jets, they hire Aaron Glen. He's the next head coach. Again, Aaron Glen, he's going back to Jersey. Like I said, best wishes to him and his family. He was also a player for the Jets. He was taken 12th overall from Texas A&M in 1994. He became one of the best players in franchise history, a 3-time Pro Bowler, and all-team 4-decade team Jets in 2003. After 8 years with the club, Glen was taken by his hometown Houston Texans in their expansion draft. After 3 seasons in Houston, Glen spent 2 seasons with the Dallas Cowboys and 1 with Jacksonville Jaguars and the New Orleans Saints before retiring in 2008. 2008. Jesus, 2028. They ain't got it yet. In 2008. He put 15 years in the league, so he's got to be commended for that. That in itself, yeah, that's a long time to be in the NFL. And I don't recall him being injured. So what does that tell you? Now, Glen, he entered coaching as the Cleveland Browns assistant defensive backs coach back in 2014. After 2 seasons, he was a personal scout for the Jets. He became the Saints secondary coach in 2016 and the defensive coordinator for the Lions in 2021. I always feel like it's good when you have guys who start at the bottom of the totem pole, because you can see he was able to craft his skill set. Nothing wrong with guys who haven't played and who go on to be good coaches. Nothing wrong with that at all. But not only did he play in the NFL, he was able to go and become a scout. He was able to become a manager, and then he was able to get the coordinating position. So he knew what kind of defense he crafted. He knew his scheme, and he knew what kind of players would fit said scheme. That's why he's successful now. And I think you're going to need that if you're in the NFL, especially when you're rebuilding a franchise. Glen becomes the 9th of the 28 active NFL head coaches to have played in the league and the 5th to coach his former team, joining the Chargers head coach Jim Harbaugh. I will say this. Jim Harbaugh was on his last legs when they sent him out to the Chargers. He did his best work in Indianapolis because they was calling him Captain Comeback. And that's when he had Marvin Harrison, and then we didn't have Reggie Wayne out there at wide receiver. We had Dawkins and then Marshall Faulk. They were calling us Captain Comeback. He did his best work in Indianapolis, and then when they put him out to San Diego, the Chargers, then Peyton Manning, like I said, we had Manning. Then, like I said, you got Edgerrin James because Marshall Faulk was traded. Boy, we've been doing this a while. Anyway, the Patriots, they have Vrabel and his former boss from the Lions, Dan Campbell. He'll have an uphill battle. And like I said, the Jets, they've got a historically dysfunctional team. They've never been a winner in New Jersey since 1960 when that whole franchise was founded. Bill Parcells is the only coach to have been there for more than one season and has left with a winning record. The Tuna. Is he still alive? That's not a joke. That's not me being joko. Yeah, I'm just asking. Is Bill Parcells still living? If you could all put that in the chat, that'd be pretty dope. However, the story, it was the same when Campbell took over in Detroit, and look what happened then. Now, Glen, he's going to have to write a new script for the Jets. You have an aging superstar in Aaron Rodgers. I don't know if you're going to bring him back. I pray to God that you don't. You have Devontae Adams. The Jets, they've got 8 picks in 2025, but they do not have a pick in the 7th round. The Jets will either send their 2nd or 3rd round pick to Vegas as part of the Devontae Adams trade. Again, Aaron Rodgers is affecting the future. Getting rid of him now in the present, you're going to have to eat a draft pick in the future, but going forward, you will have a great team. I think if you can get a skilled quarterback, he's going to have some ups and some downs. I would not go after anybody who I have to put a lot of work into, but looking at the guys coming out now, let's just eliminate it. You're not going to get Cam Ward. You're not getting Cam Ward from Miami. Take that off the board. Jackson Dart decided to flip and come back to college to play for Ole Miss, so he's off the board. Curtis Rourke is still a good quarterback. Tyler Shaw is still a good quarterback. Dylan Gabriel is a good quarterback. These are guys who can get Adams the deep ball. These are guys that can actually force the defense to respect the pass, which will allow them to set up a run. There are a lot of good running backs, rookies coming out this year. You can set the table and you can build on both sides of the ball, the free agency and also drafts. And then get rid of any dead contracts that you have out there where you can get some more veteran leadership that can help you. My big thing is looking at Mr. Glen and who he brings in as the defensive coordinator, or is he going to be the defensive coordinator calling all the plays and then have an offensive coordinator work with that? Who's going to be the quarterback's coach? Who's running the running back room? What are the wides? Who's bringing in to work with wide receivers? These are very important questions. That's how you know certain franchises are serious about winning and winning right now. However, that's a story for another time. It is a story for another time, and we got to leave it there because we've reached the end of the show. Dun, 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 dun. Well, that's the show. Thank you all for joining us. We had a great time. Make sure you smash the like and subscribe button and share the content. This is Big Vern, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.